There's a setting buried in your Mercedes EQ that prepares your battery before every drive, and skipping it could be costing you up to 25% of your range without you ever realizing it. On a long drive, that's the difference between arriving comfortably and pulling into a charging station on 3%, hoping it works. And that's just one of the features most EQ owners never touch. Mercedes buried these capabilities so deep in the menus that even some dealership staff don't know they exist. Stay until the end because the last tip on this list has saved owners from being stranded at charging stations, and it takes 10 seconds to learn. Let's get into it. Feature 1. Smart Departure Prep that saves your range. So let's start with that battery prep feature. Most owners use the departure timer to warm up or cool down the cabin, and that's it. But the cabin is only half of what the system does. When you set a departure time and pair it with a navigation route, the car also gets the battery itself to the ideal temperature for the drive ahead. That's the part almost nobody knows about, and it's the part that actually saves your range. When you set this up the night before, the EQ figures out exactly what the battery needs and starts preparing it so you leave with full range and everything working properly from the first mile. No wasted energy warming things up while you're driving. No sluggish charging speeds at your first stop. The car handles all of it overnight while it's still plugged in, drawing from the charger instead of the battery. You wake up to a full charge and an optimized car ready to go. Having worked on these systems across multiple EQ models, the difference is dramatic. Owners who skip this step and just unplug and go are leaving real range on the table every single drive. On a long trip, that's the difference between making your next charging stop comfortably or sweating it out with single-digit range. The setup takes about 2 minutes. Go into the Mercedes Me app or the vehicle settings, set your departure time, and make sure the car is plugged in. Most owners do this once and forget about it. It runs automatically every morning. One thing worth noting, if you're not plugged in, the system will still prepare the battery on its own, but you'll lose some charge in the process. Always plug in the night before if you want the full benefit. And if you're planning a road trip, entering the destination the night before gives the system time to plan for the entire first leg of your drive. It's a small habit that makes a measurable difference. Feature 2. The auto mode that gives you free range. Most EQ owners pick an energy recovery setting when they first get the car and never touch it again. That's a mistake. Mercedes built multiple levels of energy recovery into the EQ, including a mode that automatically adjusts based on what's happening on the road ahead. And most owners have no idea it exists. Here's how it works. Using the steering wheel paddles, you can cycle through several levels on the fly. At the highest level, the car slows down aggressively when you lift off the gas and brings you to a complete stop without touching the brake. At the lowest level, it coasts freely like a regular car. But the real hidden gem is the auto setting. In auto mode, the car uses the front sensors and navigation data to decide how much to slow down for you. Approaching a slower vehicle or a red light, it pulls back more energy. Open highway with nothing ahead, it lets you coast. You don't have to think about it. The car reads the road and adjusts in real time. It feels almost intuitive once you get used to it, and it's recovering energy the entire time. We've seen owners who switch to the auto setting pick up an extra 10 to 15 miles of range on their weekly commute simply because the system recovers energy more efficiently than any fixed setting does. That adds up fast. It costs nothing to turn on, and it pays off every single day. Here's a tip if you're new to one-pedal driving. Start with the medium level and work your way up. Going straight to the highest setting can feel jarring if you're used to a gas car. Give yourself a week to adjust and you'll find that you barely touch the brake pedal anymore. Some owners tell us they almost forget the brake is there on their daily commute. That's when you know you've dialed it in. Feature 3, Smart Route Planning that handles your charging stops. Here's something most EQ owners get wrong on road trips. They plug their destination into Google Maps or Waze, drive until the battery gets low, and then scramble to find a charger. The Mercedes EQ has a built-in route planner that does something far smarter, and almost nobody uses it. When you enter a long-distance destination into the EQ zone navigation, the car doesn't just find you a route. It plans your entire charging strategy. It figures out which chargers to stop at, how long to charge at each one, and it optimizes for the fastest total trip time, not just the fastest single charge. That's a distinction most people miss. Sometimes topping up to 60% at one charger and then stopping again later is actually faster overall than sitting at one charger until you hit 90%. The car does that math for you automatically. It also prepares the battery before each planned stop, getting it to the ideal temperature so you charge as fast as possible. This is something that catches a lot of first-time EQ road trippers off guard. If you just pull into a fast charger without the car prepping the battery, your charging speeds can be noticeably slower, especially in cold weather. We've seen owners add 30 to 45 minutes to a road trip simply because they used a third-party map app instead of letting the car handle the charging strategy. The biggest mistake is treating the EQ's navigation like any other GPS. It's not. It's an energy management tool that happens to give you directions. Use it for every long trip, even if you prefer a different app for local driving. Feature 4, Eco Scoring and Efficiency Coaching. Ever notice that your range estimate is different depending on who drove the car last? That's not a glitch. It's your driving style, and your EQ is actually keeping score. Buried in the menus is an efficiency coaching system that most owners scroll right past, and it knows exactly where you're wasting energy. The system watches how you drive in real time and gives you specific feedback. Not vague stuff like drive smoother. It tells you things like you're braking too hard instead of letting the car recover energy on its own, or your climate control is eating more range than it needs to. It even tracks how well you're reading traffic ahead and adjusting your speed before you need to stop. Think of it like a driving coach that's always riding with you, quietly pointing out the habits that are costing you miles. Here's why this actually matters. We've seen the difference between an efficient EQ driver and an inefficient one come out to 20 to 30 miles of range on the exact same charge. That's significant, and the frustrating part is that most of the improvements come from tiny habit changes, things you'd never notice on your own, but the coaching system picks up immediately. This feature is especially useful for households where multiple people drive the same car. Different driving styles produce dramatically different range numbers, and the coaching system helps everyone understand why. It settles the "why is the range always low when you drive" argument with actual data. Here's the tip. Check your efficiency score once a week for a month. You don't need to obsess over it, but glancing at the breakdown after a few drives trains your brain to adjust without even thinking about it. Most owners who do this tell us their range improves within the first 2 weeks. It's a free tool already built into the car. Use it. If you're finding this helpful so far, take a second to hit that like button and subscribe. We break down features like this across every major German EV brand so you get the most out of your car. Now let's keep going. Feature 5, Sound Personalization and Interior Soundscapes. The first time you turn on the Silver Arrow sound profile in a Mercedes EQ, it changes the way you drive. That's not an exaggeration. The car goes from silent to something that actually responds to your right foot, building intensity as you accelerate and fading back as you coast. It sounds like something from the future, and it makes you want to push the car harder. Most EQ owners have no idea this exists. Mercedes built a full sound personalization system into the EQ lineup. You're not stuck with silence or a single generic hum. There are multiple profiles you can switch between, each with a completely different character. Some are calm and ambient, designed to lean into the quiet luxury feel. Others are aggressive and reactive, tied directly to how hard you're pressing the accelerator. The Silver Arrow's profile is the standout. We've had owners tell us it's the single feature that made their EQ feel like a completely different car. Now, beyond the fun factor, there's a practical reason this matters. EVs are required to make noise at low speeds for pedestrian safety, and Mercedes gives you some control over that exterior sound too. In parking lots and residential areas, a more audible presence means fewer close calls with pedestrians who don't hear you coming. That's not a gimmick. That's a real safety upgrade that most owners never bother to customize. The settings are buried in the Vehicle Sounds menu, and most people never get past the first screen. Dig into the submenu and spend 5 minutes trying each profile. You'll find one that completely changes how the car feels on your daily drive. Most owners just live with the defaults and never realize they had a choice. Feature 6, Smart Charge. Scheduling for off-peak savings. If you're plugging in your EQ and charging immediately every night, you could be paying twice as much for electricity as you need to. Most utility companies charge different rates depending on the time of day, and your EQ has a built-in scheduling system that takes advantage of that automatically. Most owners never set it up. Here's how it works. You plug in when you get home like normal, but the car doesn't actually start charging right away. It waits until the cheaper rates kick in, usually late at night, and then calculates exactly when to start, so the battery reaches your target level by the time you need to leave. You don't have to think about it. Plug in, walk away, and the car handles the rest. Here's where it gets smarter. The system also factors in battery and cabin prep. If you've set a departure time so the car gets everything ready before you leave, it accounts for that extra energy draw and adjusts the charging schedule so everything lines up perfectly. No wasted electricity at expensive rates. We've talked to owners who saved anywhere from $300 to $600 a year just by turning this feature on. That's real money for a 5-minute setup that runs automatically every single day. If you haven't checked whether your utility offers cheaper nighttime rates, look into it. Most do, and this feature exists specifically to take advantage of it. Here's the mistake we see all the time, though. Owners set up scheduled charging but forget to update their departure time when their routine changes. If you normally leave at 7 a.m. but have a 5 a.m. flight, the car is still planning for a 7 a.m. departure. It won't be ready. Always double-check your departure time before an unusual morning. The Mercedes-Me app makes it easy to adjust on the fly, but you have to remember to do it. Feature 7. Remote Parking Assist with Phone Control. Picture this. You pull into an underground parking garage and the only spot left is between two SUVs with about 6 inches of clearance on each side. You could squeeze in and then spend 2 minutes climbing over the center console to get out. Or you could step out of the car, pull out your phone, and let the car park itself while you watch. That's Remote Parking Assist, and on equipped Mercedes EQ models, it's not just a forward and reverse nudge. The system handles steering, braking, and acceleration to guide the car into tight spaces while you stand outside and supervise through the Mercedes-Me app. Sensors and cameras watch everything around the car, and it stops immediately if anything gets in the way. We've seen owners with EQS and EQE models use this regularly in underground parking structures where the spaces are absurdly narrow. It eliminates door dings, saves you from the awkward squeeze, and it works for pulling the car back out of the space too. You don't have to wedge yourself in to leave. Here's the thing most people get wrong the first time. They try it in a stressful situation, panic when the car starts moving on its own, and hit the emergency stop. Then they decide the feature doesn't work and never use it again. Don't do that. The first time you try it, find an empty parking lot or a quiet garage with plenty of room. Get comfortable with how the app controls the car when the stakes are low. Once you trust it, you'll start using it in the tight spots where it actually makes a difference. The feature requires the parking package and smartphone integration, so check whether your model is equipped. If it is, it's one of those features that feels like the future every time you use it. Bonus tip: emergency charge. Port release. At the top of this video, I said the last tip has saved owners from being stranded at charging stations. This is that tip. If your EQ charge port ever gets stuck, whether from a frozen latch in winter or an electronic malfunction, there is a manual release mechanism built into the vehicle. On most EQ models, you'll find it in the trunk area near the charge port side, usually behind a small panel or pull tab. We've talked to owners who sat at a charging station for over an hour in freezing weather, waiting for roadside assistance, not knowing the fix was already built into their car. A simple manual pull would have released the cable in seconds. That's it. No tools, no tow truck, no service call. Go find yours this weekend. It takes 30 seconds to locate and test it once so you're not fumbling around in a stressful situation. Check your owner's manual for the exact spot on your specific model. The one time you need it, you'll be glad you did. Don't be the person stuck at a charger in January calling for a tow. If you only do one thing after watching this video, set up your departure time and plug in tonight. That single habit will improve your range, your charging speed, and your daily driving experience starting tomorrow morning. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date on everything happening with German electric vehicles, subscribe to the EV Hub. We've got a lot more coming. I'll see you in the next one.